Weather Bell Analytics meteorologist Joe Bastardi, your Blank Industries weekly snow alert. And there is a lot going on. Over the next 24 hours, a clipper comes dropping southeastward through the Great Lakes into the interior northeast, generally salting and cindering snows, some plowable areas, most notably the Appalachians and up there in Wisconsin. This is not a huge ticket item. Storm is tomorrow morning and midday, a little bit of snow flurry activity left over in the high ground of the interior northeast. But the fun and games begins after that, because later Wednesday afternoon to Thursday, snow breaks out in a lot of the areas that we're concerned about in the central part of the United States. It's going to snow in Minneapolis. Really? Snow in Minneapolis for Christmas? Isn't there a song like that? So that's of concern. Now, what happens is that storm pushes up into the lakes. Another storm develops not over the Virginia Capes, but over southwest Virginia on the Arctic front coming from the west. And so we get a rain changing to ice, changing the snow situation. And the areas that are targeted the worst here for Christmas Eve day, I guess they call it, and Christmas Eve. It's like a big Hallmark movie over here. Snow on Christmas Eve. Uh, the areas that are targeted are the areas that got hit with the first storm, and the western areas that got hit with the second storm. However, what happens further east is not a good situation. Now that shouldn't be on there. I don't know what that's doing in there. Let's switch off to the east and see what this looks like. Christmas morning, the 24-hour snow amounts, as you can see there. Now look at the amount of snow on the ground now, and look what it's forecast to be Christmas morning. The decrease there, because of the surge of warmth that comes, melts the snow. It's going to wipe out the snow cover. It's like the Grinch that stole the white Christmas from Philly to Boston. It's like the anti-Christmas, where, oh, a big storm on Christmas Eve. It's just, that big sucking sound you're going to hear in the I-95 corridor is going to be from the snow melt as it gets to 60 degrees and a south wind blowing 30, 40 miles an hour. And there's 1 to 2 inches of rain in there. So, but there's a flash freeze right after it. So chances are during the day Christmas, even though it's not snowing, the temperature is dropping so fast that puddles and those type of things may require local companies to salt and cinder to the east of the mountains. But by the time we get over to Saturday, you can see just some backlash snow flurries left. There we go with Sunday, something trying to go up to the north over there. And let's see what we have. Monday, we see some snow starting to break out across the southern part of the Great Lakes over there. Also, you notice the snow down in Tennessee and Kentucky, and that storm is liable to intensify, and Tuesday and Wednesday could be an interior northeast snowstorm. Now, the upcoming week across the United States, you can see the snow we were referencing in the northern plains and in the northeast. And of course, there's a lot of high ground snow over the Pacific Northwest. The following week is really interesting over here. When you see the models trying to see that much snow in the 8 to 15 day period that far south, they are thinking there's multiple storms coming. So we got a very active weather pattern. It's active enough this week, and it's going to be active next week. And I'd venture to say that most of salt usage across the country is when we get to about January 5th is going to be pretty far above normal. All right, from fighting these storms. And I'll tell you what, it's a very interesting pattern coming down the road week 2 into week 3 for much of the country. Okay. Well, I wish everybody a very Merry Christmas. And, the weather never sleeps, neither do I. So I'll be back next week. And please, whatever you do, keep an eye on your winter weather alerts that come in every morning to show you what the next 1, 2, and lately I've been extending it because I want to make sure you get a jump on these storms coming 3, 4 days of hints down the road. please keep an eye on those because those updates are crucial there. And again, I want everyone to have the best of holiday seasons here. And as always, it doesn't have to be a holiday for you to enjoy the weather because it's the only weather you've got.